Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the cockpit. I've got a great video here. It's a big flight, true cross country from north to south, from my home airport in Michigan all the way down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, over 800 nautical miles. And this video's got a little bit of everything, but I get people are impatient, so utilize those bookmarks that I put together to kind of see some of the highlights, including there's a great IFR approach at the end. So hopefully you watch the whole thing. But this video actually started off with a change. We were supposed to leave on a Monday, but I contacted the guys I was going down with, and I said, hey, looking at the prog charts, like Monday was not looking good. And sure enough, I took a screen grab the next day of the actual radar that day, and the prog chart was pretty spot on. In fact, I should and I want to do a video on how I pre-flight. Not that I'm, an instructor or anybody that knows everything, but it'd be kind of cool to show people my process. But from a high level, I'm always looking at the prog charts to start off with. Those are kind of my gold standard. If we go to today, refresh this here, if I have a flight upcoming, I'm always kind of looking to see where the pressure systems are at. This is kind of where I start a few days before. That way I can kind of plan my go, no go decision. If I see there's a strong likelihood of storms on a day, a couple days out, I'm usually going to call it. Or in this case, I said, hey guys, we got to leave a day early. And they understood. And, you just explain, like, there's no reason to risk, things that can be avoided by just leaving a day early or a day later. So that's really where I start. But maybe in the future in the near future, I'll do a video where I kind of go through my process. But at a high level, it's prog charts, the day of, it's the briefing, it's the forecast discussion. I love that feature in ForeFlight. But it's basically the ForeFlight briefing. So we'll talk about that later. Let's get into this video.
So welcome in, everybody. I got a couple passengers today. My two friends, Jason in the back and Fred in the front. We're headed all the way to Louisiana today. If you didn't know this, we're basically professional bowlers. Well, I mean, I'm not. If you consider I did top out a 170 average this year, like the highest of all time for me. Fred's a great bowler. He's a 200 average. Jason's like me.
Plenty of ground. This is Royal
okay.
Field Trip.
But yeah, we're going to
yes, I'm at Tangaroa. I'd like to go back to
Louisiana Bowl in the National. What is it called? USBC Nationals?
USBC Nationals,
yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Why would we fly commercial or drive? Ugh.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a stop in Tennessee. We've got a little bit of weather to deal with, but should be pretty straightforward flight today, just a long one. So we're going to burn some fuel though. We're going to do max power the whole way. So let's catch our clearance and see what we got. We've got KPVE. We've got radar vectors as filed probably, 3,000, 8,000 after 10, 132.35, and we'll get the squawk. I'm just guessing what he's going to tell me. We'll see how close I am.
Pontiac ground, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, on IFR to Papa Victor Echo.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac ground, cleared to Papa Victor Airport. Correction, Papa Victor Echo Airport by radar vectors direct. Climb and maintain 3,000, expect 8,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.35, squawk 7415.
All right, 524 Charlie Charlie is cleared to Papa Victor Echo. Radar vectors direct, 3,000, 8,000 after 10, 132.35 and 7415 for the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, readback is correct.
All right. I got it mostly right.
Pontiac ground, good afternoon. Falcon 992 Charlie Echo, Fort Eagle with Papa IFR Gateway.
Falcon 992 Charlie Echo, Pontiac ground, cleared to Mike Delta Whiskey Airport by a Cobb 3 departure, ZEG-B transition.
All right, we've got that.
Climb and maintain 3,000, expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure.
Okay, got that. Radar vectors direct, 3,000, we've got that. 132.35, 7415. So we double check. And our on course heading is 217. because they'll probably ask that with
Charlie
Detroit.
Echo, verify after COP 3 departures. Zegby, transition Zulu, Echo, Golf, Bravo, India, rest readback correct.
All right, call at 12:30. You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay,
Let's
right.
do it.
Echo readback is correct. Advise 5 minutes prior to engine start for flow time to midway.
Okay, we'll buy 5 minutes.
And you guys know how these work. If there's too much air, just spin them.
Yep.
And ground, Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie. We're at Maven. We have Papa ready to taxi.
Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie, Pontiac ground, runway 27 left, taxi via Charlie. Advise tower your IFR.
27 left via Charlie, will advise tower 524, Charlie Charlie.
A lot of Charlies. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. 27 left via Charlie. 524, Charlie, Charlie. I've been toying around with the ideas. You could mask your call sign, and for flight, they can give you a call sign. So I could pick it. I could be called like for flight 1022 or.
Okay, gotcha.
So I've been thinking about that, but I'm like, is it really easier to say?
Yeah.
Not
Then
really.
524 Charlie Charlie. Yeah.
It's just sometimes I mumble. Charlie, Charlie.
Pontiac Tower, Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie. We are holding short at 27 left. We are IFR.
Cirrus 524, Charlie Charlie, Pontiac Tower, wind 3305, gust 18. Hold short, runway 27 left, wind 9 for release.
Holding short 27 left, 524, Charlie Charlie.
That's my old plane right
Yeah, I was
there.
just gonna say that.
Yeah,
I knew that.
358.
I could see that. Yep.
I swear, every time we fly together, we see it.
I know, right?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, didn't we see one of them when we were up in Marquette?
Yeah, it was that same one.
That
yeah.
same one.
Charlie Delta, turn left at Juliet, contact ground point 9er.
Left to Juliet over to the ground, 358 Charlie Delta.
I don't know who that is though.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like Ben or Don. Got a handful of owners. If anybody's in the Metro Detroit area and wants to buy a share of a G2 Cirrus, I still have that and would love to sell it. So drop a comment if you're interested. It's still a great plane. It's not as great as this, but it's not $1 million either.
Cirrus 4, Charlie Charlie, traffic on right base for the parallel of Skyhawk. Fly runway heading, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left for runway heading, 524 Charlie Charlie.
All right, nobody's on final. Flaps 50%, boost mixture, everything's good in there. Landing lights on. We're good. We'll go propane on today too. Just gonna keep it rolling. Temperatures are good.
Pontiac Tower, fortitude 561, 3 from Fadley, RNAV 27 left.
Fortitude 561, Pontiac Tower, runway 27 left, clear to land.
27 left, clear to land, fortitude 561.
I'm not used to flying with all this weight. Didn't lurch off the runway like I'm used to. Almost full fuel and packed to the gills. All right.
Cirrus 4, Charlie Charlie, continue runway heading, contact Detroit departure.
Hold departure, runway heading, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Mumble, mumble. All right, we'll go autopilot on.
600.
Caps is available.
Detroit departure, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 1800 climbing 3000 runway heading.
Or 524 Charlie Charlie, Detroit departure, radar contact, turn left heading 260, climb maintain 5000.
260 and up to 5000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Flexjet 538,
All right,
contact approach 118.905, good day.
11895, good day, Flexjet 538.
Or 4 Charlie Charlie, turn left heading 240, contact approach 118.905.
240 and 1895, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Or 83 Papa, nope, that was
Approach Cirrus 524, Charlie, Charlie, 3,200 climbing 5,000 on a 240 heading.
524, Charlie, Charlie, Detroit approach, roger.
Roger. Oh, actually, I want my other sunglasses. See how the forecast was with this layer. See how accurate it was.
Number 4, Charlie, Charlie, what's your on-course heading?
216, 4 Charlie, Charlie.
Said 216?
Hey, firm.
4 Charlie, Charlie, clear direct destination, maintain 5,000.
Clear direct destination, maintain 5,000, 524 Charlie, Charlie. Feel free to take a nap if you want. You don't have to entertain me. Yep, they were pretty good. It said 4,500 and
Yep.
looks pretty good to me. We've got a somewhat helping wind. It's not right behind us, but it's not at our nose. See the wind is 327 at 19 knots. Doing 133 knots across the ground in the climb. That's pretty good. So our estimated time right now is 340, but once we level off and speed up, that'll change quite a bit. And then it'll be pretty boring just monitoring that weather, little weather right there, but not too worried about it.
Yeah. This is it right now, right?
What's that?
What
yeah.
we're looking at
yeah,
here?
it's
This
delayed at like a minute
just a
or
minute
4
or so,
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
but
yep.
yeah, that's more or less real time.
Oh, yeah.
So my only thought, what might happen is if this doesn't keep trending this way, what we can do is we can deviate, because this is going to move over, and we can deviate more south.
Right.
We've got options. It's not like it's this big wall of weather.
Yeah, you could go more south here while this is coming here and then come back.
Correct.
Yeah.
Stand by, this should be on 5.
It's pretty up here.
Yeah.
We can listen to the ball game on XM. What time they start? At 1 o'clock?
Oh, they could, yeah.
I think it's a 1 o'clock start.
Get that PGA going too.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Channel 92, I believe.
Yep.
So we're good on that.
518 Mike Alpha, Detroit, you up? Hey, Mike Alpha, radar contact, altimeter 2.
This seems louder than normal, but that could be off.
Did that just turn on?
No. That's better.
Better? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
And sometimes if you want to take your hat or your glasses, like it makes a little
that's what I was wondering,
there.
That
yeah,
might
like
be part of
sometimes
it,
I'll
too.
fly with my hat off.
Yeah.
And that's why my glasses, these glasses are like razor
really thin.
Yeah, because they're for flying. Not sponsored, Flying Eyes, just if you want to.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Like and subscribe, just kidding.
But he's not.
But he's not, no. Come on now. It's got over 10,000 subs, let's go. I have a little bump right here, in a second.
Yep.
Flexion 538, when you're able to start your turn inbound to stay outside of Ann Arbor's Delta airspace.
All right, we're turning now, Flexion 538.
Flexion 538, thank you. Contact Balloon Tower 125.2.
Thanks for the blanket, Tracy.
2527, have a good one, Flexion 538.
Gorgeous up here.
Yeah, it's really nice. All right, well, this is kind of boring at this point, so we'll pick them back up when we go into landing. We'll pick you back up. So we're descending into Memphis Center. Was late for my descending, so I just canceled because it's clearing a million over here. And we've been flying for about 3 hours. All's been good, very, very smooth. A non-helping wind, of course. That's just the story of my life. So we're landing at Beach River Regional in the south part of Tennessee. Kind of sandwiched between Memphis and Nashville.
Beach Regional Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're 5 miles to the northwest. We'll enter a 45 left downwind for runway 1. Beach.
So on with traffic, Charlie 5880 Echo, about to call.
Their weather, automated weather is not working. The wind's relatively calm, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Nice job, Scott.
Thank you, sir.
Buttery.
It was.
Yeah, it ended up being a little touch of a tailwind, like 3 knots. See a windsock and their automated weather wasn't working.
And Beach River traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, cleared the active. Beach River.
Just watch my wing over there, make sure I've got
good.
enough space on by these poles here. Looking good.
Close, but you're good.
All right, so we just fueled up at Beach River, and Jason figured out how to get in the building. And he said, "You're the pilot here." I called the number, and there was a door on the side that said pilot entry with the typical Unicom code on the door. And I was like, usually there's a code on the door to do this. There was, just where the sign said to go. I called the guy. Thankfully, he called me right back. He's like, "Yep, you're doing it wrong." So,
I'm new.
nice airport. Super clean in there.
Yeah.
This is Beach County. What's the identifier? Papa Victor Echo. It's, like I said, it's kind of sandwiched between Memphis and Nashville. It's a 6,000-foot runway. Really nice. And the gas was $4.98. We burned 60 gallons of fuel, and I was pouring the coals to it to get quick, so we burned more fuel than... Oh, shit. Hold on. We got a bug in the cabin. I'm going to let this guy out.
Oh.
He's not going to hurt anything, but I don't want to be distracted when I'm flying. You can exit the cabin, please. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Glad we caught that then. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would have been bug smashing them from the inside. Really don't want to get bug juice on my suede.
Char doesn't like
Char
that.
does not like that. So yeah, so it's a put it on your list. $4.98 a gallon, at least as of today. Clean facilities, like that. And we've got 2 more hours to go. We might have a couple little popcorns we got to deviate around, but we should be good. Should be good. The winds were light and variable, so I'm deciding to take off from the opposite direction that I landed, just because it's on the way. Just little checks here. Boost pumps on, recircs off, mixture's full rich, landing lights on. Don't need probe heat. We can do nav mode, flight level change. Let's call it, filed for 8,000, go to 6,500 for right now. That's all good. We're gonna go flight level change at, whoop, at 100. mode, that's good, that's good. All right. You guys ready?
Ready.
No traffic around, just make sure there's nobody around. There's a guy 5,000 feet over there, no factor.
Beach River traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. Departing runway 19 will be a straight out departure. Beach River.
I didn't look at the time and when we landed, but I think that was a fairly quick pit stop. Still trying to beat my brother on the commercial. He landed on about exactly 5 hours. I don't think we're going to do it. I think we're going to be shy about 20 minutes.
It was about 240 or so.
Okay. All the power. She'll tell you when she wants to fly.
Oh yeah.
She'll tell you. Full fuel, full, or not quite full fuel, but heavy fuel, heavy people. Man, it's a different feeling. You get a immediate respect for density altitude on a hot day. It's 85 degrees, so yeah, it is pretty hot. Immediate respect for performance. All right, out of runway, flaps up. That guy's at 5,000. We'll just kind of stay a little bit low for a minute. We'll just autopilot this on course right now.
600.
CAPS is available. Let's go to our climb checklist here. Make sure we didn't forget anything. Climb power set, flaps are up. Mixture is leaning. Engine all looks good in the green. Fuel pump is on boost.
Memphis Center, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie.
524 Charlie Charlie, go ahead.
We just departed Papa Victor Echo. We have an IFR on file to Baton Rouge.
Five two four Charlie Charlie, squawk 1372.
1372 for 524 Charlie Charlie. Memphis Center, Southwest 2859. Flight level tree 20, descending to 240. How are you?
How are you?
524 Charlie Charlie, ready to contact about 10 miles to southwest of Beach River, 3,700.
Still never saw him.
People up to 29901. You say Baton Rouge, I'll maintain 8,000.
L2 position checks 29901 and climb maintain 8,000 and clear direct Baton Rouge 524 Charlie Charlie. Thanks.
Southwest 2859.
All right, you cleared us all the way, so that's good. Just keep going up.
Send via the Chesney landing north, Southwest 2859. Thank you.
So now we just keep our eye on this cell here. By the time we get there, we should beat it, but we may have to vector further south. But that's a little nasty one right there. All those little plus signs are...
That one's nasty too.
Yeah, all those little plus signs are convective. Yeah, that's a nasty little cell.
Yeah.
There's another one right here. So these are like,
it's
like popcorn today, you know, when it's hot, they're going to just bubble up.
That plane get by us? Because I never saw it.
Yeah, he passed us. He's already, now he's 1,500 feet.
Okay.
Still 5 miles away. We're going to haul ass.
Wind's not helping.
Jet 449,
no,
contact
it's not.
Center on 12737.
737, left jet 449.
We're just climbing like a donkey right now in this heat. Well, it's now down to 62 degrees. All right, I'll turn these back on if we pick up some weather or something fun. Otherwise, I'll see you on the approach into the Class Charlie, Deep South Baton Rouge. All right, we're in the initial descent here, passing 6,200 for 3,000. As you saw in the little B-roll video there, we had nothing major. It's been pretty smooth. Just had to deviate around some build-ups just for comfort. We got away with slipping by those little storms. They built up, but then they kind of dissipated, and we're going to slow down through this because we are ripping.
7 Julie Bravo, climb maintain 7,000. Thank you.
So yeah, it's been pretty uneventful. I mean, we're right at about 5.5 hours with the stop. Whee! Just cut a new ATIS.
3648, battery park, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, turn right heading 361.
Point 9 ignition taxi, business contact information uniform. Information uniform 2053 Zulu, wind 1807, visibility 10, sky clear below 2000. Temperature 31, 2.21, that's another 991. Mr. President, use line departing no way to the right. Chairman, no way to left, 4 right closed. Taxiing when you approach, no way to left, no. Limit 2 closed. I was going to approach at 120.3, departure from the ground control 121. Point 9 ignition taxi, business contact information uniform.
All right, we have uniform.
District
They're using
648,
22 right. That's good. We'll load that up. Approach. I'll do
5454 X-ray, contact Lafayette approach 121.1, good day.
descent checklist is done. 2,000 feet to go. Actually surprisingly smooth for going through this stuff.
Approach Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, we do have uniform.
4 Charlie Charlie, roger, let me know when you have the field.
That 30 south air is smooth.
It's thick and smooth.
Restricted 648,
Oh, the
contact
entire
Houston
flight
Center
was smooth.
126.8, have a good day.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, we're looking for the airport now.
Baton Rouge Approach KBTR 4309, leveling at 11,000. We have information uniform.
Near 4309, Baton Rouge Approach, turn left heading 065, vector for the visual 22 right approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, 065 on the heading and descend and maintain 4,000. Expect the visual for runway 22 right, KBTR 40, not 309.
I got it. Pretty sure that's it, but I'm going to just let it come into view here a little bit. Let me know if either one of you see it. Should be right off our nose at 20 miles. It's just so hazy. Yeah, that is it. That's it right there.
Approach Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, we have the field.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, clear visual approach from runway 22 right. Keep the speed up on the way in, you're next to the field.
Alright, cleared the visual 22 right, we'll keep our speed up, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Clear track 288, Baton Rouge departure radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
You told me to keep my speed up, I'll give you lots of speed.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, contact tower 1845, thanks for the help.
1845, 4 Charlie Charlie, yep. Baton Rouge Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, visual 22 right.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Baton Rouge Tower, wind 210 at 11, runway 22 right, clear to land.
22 right, clear to land, 524 Charlie Charlie.
The field elevation here is crazy. It's only 70 feet. Pontiac, for instance, is 980 feet. So it's a weird, when I see those numbers and I look at the final approach fix is 1,800 feet, I'm like, God, that feels low. It's because it is. Right, I'm going to go on hand fly now.
Yep.
A little flat. They just came
Cirrus
out
4
with...
Charlie Charlie, stay parking when able.
Going to BTR.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, roger. A left turn onto runway 13, then a left turn Echo, Foxtrot to park with me.
Okay, 13 and then left on Echo and then right on Foxtrot, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Get a jet coming out, that's why. The new version of this, the G7 Plus, has its auto land. You can
I
hit
saw a
button.
video on it.
Yeah. It's wild.
Where like, yeah, you don't even have to be like in the air. You hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I died, it's like
Right.
okay,
I
yeah.
can just go. Boop.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Cirrus 24 Charlie Charlie, Deviating ground cleared up, Papa Tango Kilo Airport. S file, maintain 3,000. Expect 7,000 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency 120.3, squawk 2573.
All right, 524 Charlie Charlie is cleared to Papa Tango Kilo. As filed, 3,000, 7,000 after 10, 120.3 and 2573 for the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Charlie back. Correct information, Quebec.
All right. I got that set. Transponder. Let's set that. All right. We're at BTR. We've got Quebec and ready to taxi. We'll see if he puts us on 3-1. He took him to 3-1 right, or 3-1. I mean, I would take that, I guess. He might be taking off to that direction, though.
And ground Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're at BTR Jet Center and we've got Quebec ready taxi.
Cirrus 24 Charlie Charlie, Deviating ground, runway 31, taxi via Foxtrot.
3-1 via Foxtrot, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cool. That's even better. Let's just go flight plan and do...
4 Charlie Charlie, what's your initial on-course heading?
022.
Roger.
All right. We're going to go departure runway. I like when they give you a little cheat there. When the wind's not too crazy, take off from the closest runway. Otherwise, we'd be taxiing for a couple minutes. You guys ready?
Born ready.
Born. Get out of this town.
Tower Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're holding short of 3-1.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Baton Rouge Tower, fly runway heading runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 3-1, fly runway heading 524 Charlie Charlie.
Phenom 5, Sierra Charlie, contact departure, we'll see you.
Look for departure, 5 Sierra Charlie, see you.
Nobody's on final. Last little checks here. That's good, that's good, that's good. And we are just in time with this weather.
Yep.
524 Charlie Charlie, cleared direct first fix, CPUTO there.
All right, cleared direct first fix, 524 Charlie Charlie.
You know how to say that one? Because I couldn't figure it out.
I'm not sure either, but we're on the same page.
Okay, I got you. For 4 Charlie Charlie, you can contact departure now. Have a good day.
Hold departure still. And departure Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 1400 climbing 3000, direct Saputo.
Cirrus 52, correction, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Baton Rouge approach, radar contact, climb maintain 7000.
Climb maintain 7000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Baron 29 Whiskey, squawk 0206.
0206, shit on Whiskey.
Number 70 Delta Tango, Baton Rouge approach, continue direct the field, vectors for the visual approach runway 4 left, descend and maintain 6000.
Alright, climb power set, flaps are up, mixture's leaning.
75179, descend and maintain 4000.
Alright, cool, we got a 35 knot headwind right now, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Got a little, that thing just blew up.
Yeah.
If we
thing
would have
we
waited.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten out for a while.
Baton Rouge Airport, altimeter 3000, say altitude and intentions.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, man.
I see.
Yeah, if you look behind you too, you see it.
Oh yeah, another 15 minutes, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, we were.
Set you up for runway.
We weren't getting out anytime soon.
Information.
Nope, I was gonna have to push through.
Cause, yeah, and it's long.
Yep.
Look how big that sucker is.
I'll chalk that up to another good plan, Scott.
Yep, see, that's why he's the best pilot there is.
That's a stretch, but.
50 Charlie, contact Houston Center 126.
Needed to, that's why I was waiting for that waiting for the valet with the car. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like, I got a small window.
Approach, continue direct the field, vectors to the visual approach runway 4 left of lower 4 short.
So yeah, so we're headed back. We're gonna try to do, have to try to do it straight through. We got enough fuel to do it. It's just gonna depend on the winds.
Yeah.
And our bladder constitutions.
Yep. Well, I'm the weakest link here, probably, so.
Well, I got some empty bottles. Avert your eyes. No, just kidding. No, if we have to make a stop, we have to make a stop. It's fine. There is some other weather that's up here that might be causing a problem too. You see these?
Oh yeah.
There was what they call a convective segment for this area right here.
Yeah.
So they're going to be building, but it should be
the direction they're going. They're going to be out of our way.
It just depends if this
right
blows up. Yeah. So we may still have an adventure today. Just depends.
Down after this one, it looks like that weather's creeping in.
Airone Hotel Alpha, roger that. Continue on the 270 heading for now, and expect the RNAV runway 4 left.
I'd expect RNAV 4 left, continue 270 for now.
All right, well, this is going to be kind of uneventful for the next, right now it's saying 6 hours, but we're in the climb, so that'll change. And we'll pick back up if there's anything interesting if we decide to divert, or if there's going to be some, definitely a good IFR approach on the other end, which will be good. It's been a while since I've been able to log an actual approach, so
okay,
it'll be fun.
Well, we've done that before.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I had wishful thinking that I would make it all the way, but we ran into some decent hurting headwinds. It's at 60 knots now at 306. It was at like 320. And we're going to be going into IFR. At the fuel settings I had, I was going to have like 16 to 18 gallons of fuel. That's way out of the comfort zone there. So we're going to stop in French Lick, Indiana, which it's actually an airport I've been to. It's a great little airport. Winds are kind of gusty, but they're right down the runway. And we're going to top off with fuel before we get into this weather, because past there we've got showers, but all the bad stuff's kind of moved out. But it'll be Pontiac's reporting only 600 overcast.
Number 524 Charlie Charlie, contact Evansville approach 124.02.
2402, 524 Charlie Charlie.
I was waiting for that switch before I told him.
85, one able to reset transponder squawk 0313.
So we're just going to tell them we need to do a divert to Foxtrot Romeo Hotel.
Evansville approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie 7000.
Medevac 499er Alpha Echo radar contact 20 miles southwest of Evansville, maintain VFR to Deaconess Midtown. Stay altitude. LR 524 Charlie Charlie Evansville approach Evansville altimeter 2985.
2985, and when you have a chance, we actually have to divert to an airport, French Lick.
LR 524 Charlie Charlie, roger, clear direct French Lick Airport, maintain 7000.
Alright, cleared direct French Lick, maintain 7000, 524 Charlie Charlie, thanks.
And November 4 Charlie Charlie, say reason for destination change.
Fuel stop.
Roger.
Yeah, they gotta log like why you're changing the route. I've told them before, like, gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or I've told them like once I'm like closer to home, like when I stopped in Linden or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what they have to, what box they have to check, but what's the best way to do that? There's a bunch of different ways to do it, but select destination airport, KFRH, enter, and then we're just gonna go direct, activate, direct. Should turn us a little bit, not even hardly at all. So yeah, so you guys watching.
Good afternoon, Evansville. King
Is that the way you do it?
I'm
asking the people at large, like, I'm always trying to figure out, like, what's the best way to do what I just did?
Tango, Evansville approach, Evansville altimeter
I think that was the quickest way.
Roger, say approach runway.
All right, well, we'll pick you up on the landing. We're about to start our descent into French Lick, Indiana. If you're ever in the area, that's a great airport. Like I said, I've been there before. All the comments about the dogs on ForeFlight on the FBO there are true. They've got 2 giant dogs.
16 Hotel Golf, clear visual approach runway 22, contact tower 118.7. Good day.
We'll see if they're there today. They should be. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Super nice couple that runs the place. And if the fuel's cheap, we'll fill up all the way. Should be dropping me down any moment. Toddlers, well, their last ATIS was about 8 minutes ago.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, descend and maintain 2,500.
2,500, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Just what I was thinking. Vertical speed. Go all the way down. Rip down here. Might slow down through these clouds though.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, French Lake, 12 o'clock, 10 miles, report the airport in sight.
I do have the field, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, cleared visual approach, French Lake Airport. Report cancellation of IFR in the air on this frequency with an acknowledgement or on the ground through flight service. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Okay, we can go ahead and cancel now for 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, IFR cancellation is received. See ya.
See ya, 4 Charlie Charlie.
All right.
French List traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're about 7 miles to the southwest, inbound full stop, French List.
Do you see the airport or what I'm looking at?
There?
Yeah, we're kind of coming in at this angle.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a couple houses and the
Right.
runway runs like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to enter a 45 to enter the downwind, and then
Okay,
that
and then-
way and that way.
Okay.
Yep.
French Lick traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, enter the downwind for 26, French Lick.
Whoa, that was sporty as hell.
Yes,
I
great
know
job.
you guys couldn't feel that,
Great
but
job.
that was wild. Oh my goodness. Jason's probably back there like, "Dude, Jesus Christ!" You dead back there?
No, you did.
He's
You
like,
did.
yeah,
fine.
you did great.
You did great. Good
Yeah.
work.
Very gusty.
Yeah.
French Lick traffic, Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, we're cleared the active.
Do you guys cancel IFR by any chance?
Yeah, we cancel IFR.
Appreciate it.
That's what he's waiting for. But I was already canceled. Like when it's IFRs, it's only one in, one out. So if
Oh, okay.
he's a lot of times what guys will forget to do is cancel, and he's stuck on the ground until I tell him I'm good and on the ground.
Oh, wow.
That's why he's like, "You guys cancel?"
510.
Yeah, it's not bad. So we've got that Evansville approach on there. We can just talk to him as soon as we get airborne and pick up our clearance that we just filed. Filed direct, and hopefully we don't get too many reroutes around that restricted. Let's see if there's anybody. Nobody. 7,200 feet up there.
French Lick traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're departing runway 26, will be a northbound departure. French Lick.
Nobody's coming on final. Brakes are good. That's good. That's good. I wish on that landing I actually would have just went half flaps and just came in a little bit faster. Gusty, gusty. Oh yeah. On that right rudder, Scott. It is a really nice countryside, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
beautiful out here, man. Yeah.
Don't want to come in here when there's 20 knots of gust of wind over these hills.
Right.
600.
All right, caps is available. We'll fly over that golf course. That's the one we played there. That the second day. First day I shot really well. Second day I shot terrible on that course. It ate me up.
Big old fairways.
Yep. There's not a lot of trouble out there, but the rough is rough. And a lot of blind shots. It's very, very hilly. Come on, Scott, get on that rudder. All right, climb power set, flaps are up and verified, mixture's leaning. Engine looks good. Let's go to 3,500 for now. Mode, direct.
Evansville approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Evansville. You're in Louisville's airspace. Call Louisville. Their frequency is 134.15, 3415.
3415, thanks, 4 Charlie Charlie.
You're welcome.
Guess I should have looked at that before I left.
Louisville approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie.
I flew along here for a good 20 miles before I could actually get my clearance. I tried every frequency I could find, including what was on the chart, and it was just, I don't know if it was out of range because of my altitude or what it was, but hindsight's 2020, and I probably should have just picked up my clearance on the ground and avoided all that. In the end, it wasn't, that big of a deal. As you can see, it's pretty much VFR from 3,500 feet and below, but still yet, I had to find a sector or a ATC facility that was way far away from where I had taken off before I can get that IFR clearance. So it's a good lesson learned. I don't recall this happening, as I mentioned later on in this video. I've been into this airport before and I don't remember this happening, but gosh, I exhausted every frequency I could and finally just picked one out, just waited and picked one out along the way, and he had to go find it and thankfully helped me. So lesson learned, if it's marginal out in the area that you're taking off from and you're not familiar with the area especially, it's probably best to pick it up on the phone on the ground.
Holman approach, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie.
Altitude.
Air 524 Charlie Charlie, Holman approach, Holman altimeter 2978.
2978, and I'm not sure if you can help us out, but I've got an IFR on file. We're about 20 miles north of French Lick.
Air 524 Charlie Charlie, Roger, stand by and let me see if I can find you in the system.
Thanks much.
Air 524 Charlie Charlie, maintain VFR at or below 7,000, at or below 5,000, reset transponder squawk 6711.
6711 and maintain VFR at or below 5,000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So when he does that, I'm still not cleared to go into the clouds. He's saying maintain VFR. He's working me. I'm probably out of his sector, but he's doing me a solid or whatever. And so until you hear cleared 2, you're not able to. If he said cleared 2, then I can climb into BIFR, be in the clouds. But right now, he's not providing me any separation or any kind of help running into things. He's just working me as best he can right now.
Air 524 Charlie Charlie, your radar contact 11 miles southeast of the Bloomington Airport. You're cleared to the Pontiac, correction, Papa Tango Kilo Airport via present position direct. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000 in 10 minutes.
524 Charlie Charlie, position checked and we're cleared direct to Papa Tango Kilo from present position. Climb maintain 5,000, 524 Charlie Charlie, thank you.
All right, so we'll now go flight plan, direct, activate, nav, autopilot, 5,000, flight level change. So the lesson there for me was I should have double checked that if there was something in the airport facility, like said, like, hey, you can't get Louisville Approach below this altitude. And because the clouds were so low, I couldn't climb up and get it. So we flew 20 miles north, picked up another sector, which it wasn't in his system. He had to go grab it and do something. Basically, I was a pain in the ass. But I flew out of there before, and I don't recall that being an issue, grabbing it from down low. So I'll look into that. You guys are like, yeah, whatever. Get me home.
Yeah, we're done.
524 Charlie Charlie for higher contact Indianapolis approach 124.905.
24905, 524 Charlie Charlie, appreciate the help.
No problem.
Number 4, get off at turn right, heading 270.
270, 524 Charlie.
Indy Center, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 4800 climbing 5,000.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, approaching altimeter 2977, climbing maintain 6,000.
2977 up to 6,000, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, fighting 010, vectors restricted airspace, expect on course at about 15 miles.
010 for 4 Charlie Charlie.
All right, well, that was eventful. Should be not eventful until we land in Pontiac. Should be some nice IFR. Let's see what they're saying right now. Weather at
Target 2456 in departure, good afternoon, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000, for Charlie.
1824, so about 30 minutes ago. 600 overcast, light winds, light drizzle, mist, light drizzle. So that's going to be a great approach. It'll be fun. All right, we'll pick you up when we're descending in.
4 Charlie Charlie, descend and maintain 6,000.
Set maintain 6,000, 4 Charlie Charlie.
4 Kilo Hotel, you are 5 miles from Dubai, maintain 2,400 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 approach.
2,000 till established, cleared ILS 5 approach, 4 Kilo Hotel.
2,400 till established, cleared approach.
2,400 till cleared, till
established.
ILS 5 approach, roger, 4 Kilo Hotel.
They're laughing at each other. It's been kind of an eventful approach. We got put on the Petty 2 arrival. Just got a mess of weather here. Nothing severe or anything, just low ceilings. 600 overcast.
Number 2 Alpha Alpha, turn left heading 130.
130, 2 Alpha Alpha.
We're doing
last report was 500 AGL.
Thank you.
We're doing the RNAV.
Contact
9 right.
125.27, good day.
2527, good day, 4 Kilo Hotel.
So we're direct IMAXI right now. Been IFR since middle of Indiana. You can see that big low pressure just spinning and churning. A little bit of moderate rain for just a few minutes, but this will be fun. Good approach. Just what I like. Relatively low winds. 2.5 miles visibility. 600 feet.
2 Alpha Alpha, turn right heading 140.
140, 2 Alpha Alpha.
Checklists are done. We have the weather. We're loaded in. The plate has been briefed. Missed approach, climb to 3,000 direct GUSV and hold. Shouldn't need that. LPV decision altitude is 1181, 200 feet above the ground. So we've got about 400 feet to play with according to the weather. Although he just said Willow Run was at 500 feet. There is some weather or some rain purling in, so I guess there could be a possibility that we get a scuzzy layer and just we have to go miss possibly. I don't know. We'll see. If it drops below just for a minute while that rain's pushing.
Air4 Charlie Charlie, descend to maintain 4,000, contact approach on 132.35. Good day.
4,000 and 3235, 4 Charlie Charlie, good day. Approach Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, 6,000, descending 4,000.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, try to approach, roger.
We're ripping pretty good downhill here, 194 knots. Get this thing out of the way. There's that moderate rain that's painting on there. And we see it on the windscreen, cleaning those bugs off. It's smooth though. So the next thing we're looking for is just a clearance. So probably say something to the effect of cross IMAXi at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV, 9 right approach. That's what we're looking for. Got my plane depicted on the chart. That's pretty cool. It's like, here's where you are.
Pretty cool.
It's really nice for situational awareness because, I mean, you're looking outside, you're like, it trips you up if you're not locked into like, okay, I'm just going to trust all this.
Vertical track.
Oh, we don't want VNAV.
Number 3 Charlie Echo, turn right, direct to DC, view speed of 170.
Direct to DC 170, 3 Charlie Echo.
Okay, so that's 3 Charlie Echo. And so
Charlie Golf, Charlie X-ray, Mike, comment maintain 7,000.
He's sequencing behind me and he's like slow to 170 because he's looking at my speed.
Yeah.
Because he's going to come in and go like that.
And this is just taking us out.
Yep, it's flying the approach. This whole, we're flying the entire approach. It's what's called a T fix, like it looks like a T.
Number 4 Charlie Charlie, 5 miles from DC, cross the DC at 3,000, clear straight in on every runway, and down the red approach, maintain 170 knots, clear to 5 mile funnel.
All right, cross the DZ at about 3,000, clear to RNAV, 9 right approach, and we'll maintain best forward until final approach fix, 524 Charlie line.
So he's basically, he's like, hey, I got a jet behind you. Like,
Slow down.
No,
speed
up.
Direct Lansing, 70 Foxtrot.
So he wants you at 170 knots?
Or greater, yep.
Or greater, oh, okay.
Still a 5 mile final.
Okay.
Number 4 Charlie Charlie, contact Pontiac Tower, 120.5, we'll see you.
Forward to tower, we'll see you, 4 Charlie Charlie. Pontiac Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, RNAV, 9 right.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac Tower, runway 9 right, clear to land, wind 040 at 8, the altimeter 2967.
Clear to land, 9 right, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, we just had an aircraft land, a Galaxy, about 10 minutes ago. They said they broke out at minimums. Previous to that, we had a report of bases at 600 feet AGL.
4 Charlie Charlie, roger.
All right, so it'll be right there. $2,800 going to 1181. On needle, on slope, touch fast. So just so you guys know, when it calls out minimums, if I don't see the runway or part of the runway environment, we're going to go missed. We're going to go here and hold and try it again.
Got it.
So don't be alarmed if I say I'm going missed and we go full throttle and pull up. Last checks here, that's all good. $2,200 for 1181.
Pontiac Tower, 993 Charlie Echo, RNAV 9 right.
Falcon 993 Charlie Echo, Pontiac Tower, runway 9 right, clear to land. Traffic's on a 3-mile funnel ahead of you, a Cirrus.
Clear to land, 9 right, 3 Charlie Echo.
$1,900 going for 1181. $1,700, 1181. $16, 1181. Ground contact, 1500, 1181. Breaking out. I got the runway, we're landing.
500.
Tower, we broke out at 500, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Thank you.
$100 feet above minimums. We only had 100 feet to go. No, I'm sorry. We had more than that. We were 500 above the ground. Yeah, we had a lot more to go. We're coming up on minimums right now.
Minimums.
That's where I'd have to see it. That's pretty low, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh, landing now.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. It's my favorite kind of flying.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, say parking.
Over to Maven.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, turn right, taxi Charlie into the ramp.
Quick turn, Charlie into the ramp, 4 Charlie Charlie.